Hello and welcome to Apple Pie 101. I'm your host, Scott F. Prees, and I'm here to give you a few helpful tips on how to make the perfect apple pie. Let's get started. Here are a few materials you'll need to get started. This is a crank peeler. To harness its mystic powers, attach the apple to the prongs and slowly turn the crank. Great job. Keep it up. You're doing great. Nice work. Looking good. Almost there. Wow. Great job. Keep it up. You're doing great. Nice work. Looking good. Almost there. Wow.
Bam.
Once the apple is all the way through, remove the apple rings from the core. Then gently remove the core from the prongs and place it along with the peelings in the designated scraps bucket. I said gently, Olivia!
Alright.
You might notice there's still some peel left on the apple rings. Using a paring knife, remove the remaining peel. So how's your day going? Oh yeah? Oh, that sounds pretty good. Well, my dog just died, so you know, that kind of stinks. This is what your apple rings will look like after being peeled. Once you've peeled and cored your apple, you need to slice the rings into smaller segments. Cut them into fourths to make sure they're all even in size.
See how they're all evenly sized.
Go on.
If you don't have a crank peeler, there are a number of other tools available. This is an apple corer. To remove the core, align the center hole with the stem on top and press firmly. Sometimes they don't cooperate very well, so you might need to get aggressive. Once you've released all of your anger into the apple corer, pick out the wedges and set the core in the scraps bin. Next, use a paring knife to remove the skin. Avery kinda sucks at this, as you can see, but we trust that your competence level is superior to his.
But yeah. Alright.
When removing the peel, make sure to be thorough, but don't cut off too much of the apple. Wow, that really sucks, Olivia. Wow, that really rocks, Olivia.
Alright. Get ready.
Make sure to cut out any of the core gunk still attached to the wedges.
Get out of there. Dunza. Ew. Scum of the earth. Be gone.
Next, you'll need to slice the wedges into smaller pieces. Try to make them roughly the same size as the pieces we cut from the apple rings.
Or you can do it this way and have the thinner slices. Oh yeah. You can cut it into like this. Which would also work.
Make sure when slicing to cut them evenly and try not to make them too thick. Another way to peel the apples is with a vegetable peeler. Try not to get your thumb caught in there because we don't want blood all over our nice apples. Once you've removed all the skin, cut the apple into quarters. Slice out any core gunk and get rid of any of the remaining peel. Lastly, slice the apple into the same sized pieces. As you can see, the ones on the left are a little too chunky, but the ones on the right are just right. Next, we'll address the issue of grease. The crank peelers tend to get this nasty black gunk all over the apples, and it's your job to throw these apples out and make sure they don't make their way into the pies. Also, it's a good idea to keep your station tidy. Try to keep the scraps and the good stuff separated.
Alright, you got this.
Uh-oh, silly Avery. The apples don't go on sideways.
Oh, I'm also cranking it the wrong way. That's another.
Wow, you've made a real mess. We should probably just throw it away, right?
This one got wrecked. So we should just throw it away, right? Oh no.
Wrong. Do your best to try and salvage as much of the apple as you can, even if
Yeah.
they get a little bit wrecked.
Zippy, Zowie, wow, zoo.
Ta-da! There you have it. A lovely pile of apple slices is the fruit of your labor. But real magic of apple pie building, though, is having fun. You can eat the scraps like
Oh
sketty,
my gosh. Oh wait, hold on. I got it.
or you can reenact the Lady and the Tramp with a partially peeled apple. Well, I think you're ready to do it yourself. Now let's get out there and make some pies.